Hello everyone, this is the sectional mock for SBI Clerk Prelims and this is available on OLIVEBOARD mock and you can access this. It is free for all. So as you can see here, prelims English first. Okay, let's attempt and analyze together. Okay, let's try to attempt this mock. क्या है 8 क्वेश्चंस इसमें गिवन है, फुल कर लो इसे। फर्स्ट वीक के लिए एक्सेप्ट करते हैं इसे। क्या सिनोनिम वेफल अगेंस्ट प्रेजुडिस क्या है 5D अप्रोच एंटोनिम गैसलाइटेड नहीं पता। Sorry, the studies have found that the fiber from horse not only can improve glucose but also help lower LDL cholesterol. So like the option given below that replace the present board. Okay, the studies have found that the fiber from husk not only can improve but also glucose but also cannot only improve only cannot not cannot only improve. Okay, cannot only improve glucose but also, yes, this is the parallelism. A team leader must be work very hard, okay, and understand the employees to make the diversify from progressive. Okay, a team leader must be work very hard and understand the employees to make the diversify from progressive. इस भी तो सही है, progressive पेट भर तो होगा नहीं। diversified for progressive. Okay, I think a team leader must be worked भी नहीं होगा work. Okay, all that stolen money brings nothing but to sadness. All that stolen money brings nothing but sadness. Brings nothing but all to success or at all sadness. Okay, nothing but sadness. Her children as well as her husband as well as nothing as well as her husband abandoned to the party. Her children first according to first subject was where her children as well as her husband were. Okay, female interviewer defied social convention of the time by visit the home of a stranger and asking middle class housewife. Time by visit the home of a stranger and asking middle time by visiting. Okay, see, the sudden surge in gold prices has astonished the middle class people which may have planned to buy gold in this festival season. Okay, to buy तो सही है, middle class people which may have planned, which कहाँ से आ रहा है, which नहीं होगा people के लिए तो it should be who. Birds seem to be happiest superlatively happiest on the earth, yet they have not on the comfort of life. Okay, birds seem to be happiest creature. Birds should be seem to be the happiest होना चाहिए. Okay, every boy and girl were ready for the every boy and girl was ready for from the night. Okay, the principal had him on region. The press sorry, the principal had him on region. कैसे possessive adjective, had his own region. Okay, had his own regions, had him own region नहीं होगा, had his house had his own regions. Okay, speaking in silence is the must intimate communication to being can achieve. Okay, C and D. The patient saw a marked improvement in her condition after changing medication. Okay, mistakes are an essential part of life as they open water driving and one production. एक के साथ किसी का नहीं है. The government aim to improve public service production method usually increase efficiency. every person has two types of education, one which he receives from others and one more important that he gives himself. Okay, swim this. his family then moved to his family then moved to his family then moved to a larger house is to honor way of A and E. Okay, B and E. The management is looking for way of improving productivity. Yes, sorry. It Anselm Canterbury of Canterbury proposed an argument for the existence of God that went that went like this. That went resemble like this. Resemble approach like this. Roughly, God that went verb verb के बाद क्या आ जाएगा? Adjective verb. Existence of God that went roughly होना चाहिए verb के बाद verb roughly like this. Okay, don't know. B in Islam contemporary purpose argument for the creation of God that went resemble approach roughly which the following word can fill the blank B. Okay, God is by definition the greatest being that we can imagine. A God that does not exist is not as great as God that does exist. Ergo, God must exist. This is known as the ontological argument, and there are enough people who find it convincing that okay, enough people होगा, people लेना तो होगा नहीं, enough people. Okay, enough people. See, let an ultra intelligent machine be defined as a machine that can far surpass all the physical activities physically, occasionally, consciously. ये तो आएगा नहीं. ये नॉन एक्टिविटीज क्रियाकलाप नॉन है. इंटेलेक्चुअल, मैनुअल, फिजिकल, all the physical activities of any man, however labor. Let an ultra intelligent machine be defined as a machine that can be far surpass all the intellectual activities. Okay. D. In both cases, a lot of the work is being done by the initial definition. This definition seems comprehensively partial, superficially reasonable, which is why they are generally accepted at face value, but they deserve closer examination. I think that the more we scrutinize the implicit assumption of God's argument, the less plausible the idea of an intelligence explained becomes. I think that the more we scrutinize the implicit assumption of God's arguments, okay, truly, this definition seems comprehensively reasonable, which is why they are generally accepted at face value, but they deserve closer examination. Superficially, okay. Assumption. Let's plague many information system, and in today's world, cybersecurity and ransomware vulnerabilities create problem for AI algorithm. In today's world, cybersecurity and ransomware vulnerabilities create problems for AI algorithm. BCDA है क्या कहीं पे मेरे arguments नहीं. In today's world, cybersecurity and ransomware vulnerabilities. In today's world, plague many information system and today's world, cybersecurity and ransomware vulnerabilities plague many information system and create problem for AI algorithms in today's world. In today's world, BCAD, cybersecurity and ransomware. In today's cybersecurity and ransomware vulnerabilities plague many information system. Okay. In order to fulfill a standard for data, we need clear standard requirement. We need, in order to fulfill the fulfill the requirement of algorithms. We need clear standard for data collection and analysis. In order to fulfill the requirements of algorithms, we need DCBA. Okay. As part of the commitment to develop facilities that capture and kingdom will try and store carbon emissions. To develop facilities, the kingdom will try to develop facilities that capture and store carbon. CBDA. Okay. Teenagers have valuable need to value. Teenagers have a fundamental need for autonomy and a desire to be seen as valuable members of society. Okay. Teenager ACDB. Okay, ACDB. Okay, with children and expand an opportunity to connect, imagine play of their creativity and social skills. An opportunity to connect, imaginative play for adults. An opportunity to connect with children and expand their BAD BADC BADC. Okay, BADC दो जगह है. सी फर्स्ट है imaginative play offers adults with children. Imaginative play offers adults with children and expand an opportunity to connect their creative and social skills. Okay. To connect, imaginative play offer adults, CBAD हो जाएगा. Okay, let's read this passage. As per the following is not true about passage. Okay, as per the passage, why statement can be used and tackle which of the following. Okay, according to the passage, which of the following word would be the synonym of the word absolution? Absolution है कहाँ है? Gaslighted they also. Absolution कहाँ है? Being unaware does not give us. क्या है? When we witness injustice, it is our obligation to proactively find a way to support those harmed. Being a passive bystander who simply watches harm being done, perhaps feeling bad about it but not doing anything about it, is bad for everyone. Further, when we notice injustice, whether it is small or large, we have a responsibility to take action and we have an obligation to notice it. Okay. Being unaware does not give us a solution. तो सोल्यूशन मतलब क्या? पनिशमेंट तो नहीं होगा. पेनाल्टी, पनिशमेंट, डिसिप्लिन, थेरस, ये सब तो सिनोनिम है. 2-3 डिसिप्लिन गिव्स अस डिसिप्लिन. बीइंग अनअवेयर डज नॉट गिव्स अस सॉल्यूशन. फॉरगिवनेस गिव्स अस फॉरगिवनेस होना चाहिए. सॉल्यूट फिर ही छोड़ दो. Which of the following is not true as per the passage? ये कैसे बता सकते हैं बिना पढ़े? In the statement can be. Okay, according to the passage, which of the following word would be the synonym of the word gaslighted? Upstanders are essential to a culture of what I call just work. Not only do they help the target of workplace injustice feel less alone and less gaslighted, provide clear feedback to the person. Workplace injustice feel less alone. Not only do they help the target of workplace injustice feel less alone and less confused and less manipulated, they also less alone and less manipulated. They also provide clear feedback to the person who cause harm in a way that minimize defensiveness and maximize the odds that the offender will make amends. Substandard. Okay. Which of the following is not of the cases that are discussed in the passage? Whether we need to speak against injustice, सब पढ़ना पड़ेगा. Okay, टाइम तो ही मेरे पास, पढ़ सकते इसको. Upstanders are essential to a culture of what I call just work. Not only do they help the target of workplace injustice feel less alone and less gaslighted, they also provide clear feedback to the person who cause harm in a way that minimize defensiveness and maximize the odds that the offender will make amends. Upstanders also show other potential upstanders how to make things a little bit more fair. They demonstrate that standing up for justice can be done without as much risk as many fear. Okay. An upstander's job is to hold up a mirror, inviting others to notice what the upstander notice. Something as simple and direct as "I think what you said sound biased." Okay, can be surprisingly effective. Upstander can use I statements that invite the other person to understand the situation from their perspective without attacking them. Okay, when you are offering critical feedback on any topic, but especially one as sensitive as bias, it is not effective to attack someone's personality, morality, or character to imply disgust. Okay, कहीं था ना I statements I think I हाँ stands against bullying है, लेकिन biasness तो है, but for listeners feel less alone and less gaslighted. They also provide clear feedback to the person who caused harm. By the person also saw the potential for think more fair, too much is fair. Okay, तुम फर्स्ट में पढ़ रहा है इसको. I think what's a statement that when the person understands the situation. Okay, I should bias sound biased. Okay, can you tackle with the following? Okay, not true. कहाँ से हम which of the following the case that are discussed in the passage where we need to speak? Okay, ये हो गया not true, not true. Okay, D where we need to speak. Okay, IT statements एक है. If you are like me, you are probably less optimistic that a conformity will result in change when it is prejudice rather than bias. Prejudice rather than bias, that you are dealing with people who not apologize for their prejudiced belief just because you point them out. Okay, people would not apologize for their prejudiced belief. Okay, just because you point them out. They know what they think, so why bother discussing it? The reason to confront prejudice is to draw a bright line between that person's right to believe whatever they want and your right not to have that belief imposed upon you. Using an IT statements is an effective way to demarcate this boundary. For example, it is ridiculous not to hire the most qualified candidate because of their hair. Against biasness, इसमें तो biasness stands against prejudice है ये. To stands against bullying. No. Manipulate prejudice, lynching, bias, bullying. We need to speak against injustice. Not one of the cases that I discussed the passage where we need to speak against injustice. Here, one applicable of a stare are in the best position to intervene because the nature of bullying is to isolate the target and separate the individual from the pack. The minute must up to bullies. They know that they are facing two people, not one. Sometimes it may be your fear of the person doing the bullying that gives in your way. Other times you may wonder if it is appropriate to insert yourself into this situation. You can use an effective 5D approach. 5D approach: direct, distract, documents. Okay, when we witness injustice, it is our obligation to proactively find a way to support those harm being mercy. Simply watches harm being done, perhaps feeling bad about it but not doing anything. इसको पढ़ेंगे. Prejudice हो गया, bias हो गया, bullying हो गया, all are discuss. Lynching तो क्या मिला नहीं. Okay, which are the 5D that are 5D approach. नहीं था कहीं पे 5D approach. हाँ, direct, distract, delegate, delay, documents, to sign a spotlight, document, develop नहीं है. ये क्या है? A team leader must be work very hard. A team leader must be work very hard. इसको क्या मार किया? ये तो अपना ही पता passage. We need to speak up and protect the target against any injustice. क्या है पीछे तो passage नोट रखा है. We need to speak up and protect the targets against an injustice. If you are not sure what to do, protect the target through each of the 5Ds in your head. Okay. If we must not interfere, then we encounter an injustice happening around us. If you are unsure how to help the person being bullied, it's up to just speak up. If you are unsure how to help the person being bullied, When you see something that seems wrong, you have to choose how to respond, but indeed respond. Okay, ये ना we must not, ये नहीं करना चाहिए, गलत कहीं कर रहा है. Employee, a team leader must be work very hard and understand the employee to make the diverse. No इधर मार दो. क्या क्या है? Feel optimistic that we can. गलत क्या मार दिया. So yes, this is one wrong. क्या wrong मार दिया मैंने? Review. So this was almost I found to waste. Roughly ये क्या होना चाहिए? No error. A team leader must be work very hard and understand the employee to make the diversified form progressive. Must be used in passive form followed by a verb in participle form. The sentence structure represents its present active form. So be served, should be omitted, hence option A. Okay, a team leader must be work very hard. A, but understand the employee to make the diversified form progressive. Okay. D, a neither can must be used in passive form followed by a verb in participle form. The sentence represents that it is present tense. Okay. D, should be omitted. A is correct. A team leader must work very hard. B should be omitted. भी नहीं आएगा इसमें, must be होगा. Okay. 28. 28 not true about understand fuel mistakes. इसमें क्या हो जाएगा? टू कमाते हैं. ऑफ स्टैंडर्ड क्या है ये? Incorrect instrument that is sentence of the full paragraph. It is the police who can cause harm, who end up out numbering the very first paragraph of the passage. So let's submit this mock. So this is all about this mock. Please subscribe this channel and share your marks. It is free for all. You can attempt this mock. Bye bye.